Alright, here's an example of how the Talon grips and the Carb Smart jaws, how I plan on using them to maximum benefit. Here's a piece of metal. I'm not even sure the dimensions. It comes from a job that got scrapped. So it's rough cut on pretty much all sides. So I'm just going to cut a hunk off here, and then I'm going to cut a hunk off the other side, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. The part I need out of this is going to be 3x3, and so I'm going to cut 3.5 by 3.5 out of this piece, and we'll throw it in the machine. Alright, so this block's a little thicker than I need it to be, so we're going to deck quite a bit off the top, and then get it down to about 1.5 inches or so. You can see it's rough cut on all sides, and the Talon's just barely, I think it's like 60 thou that they hold on to, and I've got it cranked down to where the Talons are sunk into the material pretty good, and we're going to go ahead and machine this out and see what happens. Alright, so this part here is I think it's for some kind of ultrasonic welding apparatus. I'll try to get more information before this video is done, but we're taking, I believe it's about 3/8 depth of cut, 150 width of cut, 200 inches a minute here. We're just getting this down to depth after roughing it in. We're going to do a profile around that centerpiece as well. Put in some 100-degree chamfers in those holes, and now we're just cleaning up the outside. Recutting chips. All right. All right, so I forgot to put chamfers here and here just to edge brake. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, so after this is done, this is not a high tolerance part. Plus or minus 5 is fine on this, so I wouldn't really normally even probe it. But just so you guys can see the probing cycle on here, what it'll do is it will probe the part and give you an error message if it's outside of tolerance. And it'll also log the measurements to a log file. So I'll go ahead and let this go. This is a feature you have to pay for in Fusion. It's a machining extension. I needed it for some other jobs, so yeah, I have it. It's fairly expensive, but I got it. I think they were having like a 60% off sale recently, so I went ahead and bit the bullet on it. Alright, so it just probed the height of the bottom there, the inside of that hole. It's going to probe the outside of this protrusion, and then it's going to probe the inside of the other two holes. It's not super fast, but when you need it, you need it. Okay guys, here's the finished part. This is for a guy named Tom. He has a YouTube channel. I may link to it. He may post something to my channel. I'm not sure. I don't know how much he wants to get involved, but he said that I could post this this part. So anyway, here's the finished part. Here's the back. Anyway, Tom seems like a good guy, and I'm sure you'll enjoy this part. Thanks for watching, guys.